Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Happy New Day, and I welcome you all to this early morning broadcast. Remember, my name is T.D. Amanda, and is reporting live from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. You see, there's one thing that is giving me joy each time I remember it, because it's always referring me to this case of Nnamdi KANU, which is the main issue why we are here this morning. And it made me to understand that when the gods are with you, when the gods are fighting for you, my dear, it will even turn your enemies to be in your favor or to be speaking in your favor. Why do I say so? Well, let us see the headline before we can be able to proceed with other formalities we have this morning. We expect adherence to the rule of law in Nnamdi Kanu's case. That is Nigeria Bar Association. Nigeria Bar Association is also a member of a so-called whether appeal court or Supreme Court. In fact, they're supposed to be the head, because they controls everything that have to do with the judiciary. You get the point now, eh? So even them now have already, deep down their bone marrow, they have already known that Nnamdi Kanu's treatment is never. This one is no more a persecution again. This one is witch hunting. Nnamdi Kanu happens to be a political prisoner. Nobody can come out now and tell you that, oh, Nnamdi Kanu is having one charge or the other that's hanging on his neck. But as far as my memory can sound me right, he has been freed like a bird. So why is he being detained in the DSS dungeon? So the Nigerian Bar Association have already come out now and said in Nnamdi Kanu's case that they're supposed to follow the rule of law, which is discharging and acquitting him by the appeal court. Have you seen it? That even at the midst of these controversies, that still the Nigerian Bar Association have already, in their own, they don't want to be part of any injustice that have been meted out to the Nnamdi Kanu. But I think this their rumbling better is a bit late, because why won't they be speaking all this while? Just a couple of days to go now for Nnamdi Kanu to be freed, as the court have already mandated it. Now they have come out now to voice out, simply because they want the international community to know that, oh, Nigerian Bar Association has spoken. You know, we know about all these tricks, and we are not new to it. Nigeria is the only country that you will see somebody will go inside the bush and hit something and come out at the road and ask who hit that thing. You understand me? That is exactly what they are doing now. They know exactly what they are doing. And all of them have been bought over to be making all these unguided statements, simply because they want to cover all their evil tracks. Anyway, whichever way it is, so make on here the real news where we carry comfort this morning. So whichever way it is, please, when you get this message, you like it, you share it, you comment on it, and make sure you keep subscribing to this channel for more and more interesting videos coming your way. The bottom line is that even the enemies of Nnamdi Kanu are now advocating for his freedom and his release, because the international communities are watching. All the investors are watching. People, the so-called president of the Nigerian government, that is walking up and down. If you make your country good, investors will go there. All these countries that all of you are going to buy houses, buy mansions, and whatever it is, simply because those countries are good. That is why you see investors going there to invest. But in your own country, in your own case, no. You have to go and force them to come and invest. You're giving them a nonsense and unguided assurance, whereby the main indigenous companies that are here are dying on daily basis. The other 5 companies have already left Nigeria for nothing's sake. And you keep on going there to borrow investors to come and invest in your country when you have not even do the country well. What is their guarantee? And what makes you think that they will agree with you? Whereby they keep on asking questions. Why are other companies who have been here for decades, why are they leaving? Because I'm never provide an enabling ground for them to play their games. Nonsense. Nigeria is dying and the Biafrans are rising. Now that is my happiness. Anyway, my wonderful people, please, if you get this message, you like, you share, you comment, and make sure you keep subscribing to my channel, because more and more of this kind of news will be coming your way. Anyway, for record purposes, this is a breaking news. So before we proceed, 27 Rivers lawmakers dump PDP for APC. What they call it, Nyesom Wike is doing everything humanly possible to frustrate the government of Fubara. He have already used River State money to share to all these never do well politicians. 27, they come from PDP to APC. So that they want to frustrate the guy effort, whatever he does, even in any matter whatsoever being raised at the floor of the assembly, will be rejected by the so-called APC. He is under PDP. And I'm watching him very soon. You will find out that Fubara will also decamp from PDP to APC. I am watching. I'm looking forward to that because it must surely happen. Anyway, let us read in between the lines, please. Onusha, the Nigerian Bar Association, Onusha branch has said it is expecting the rule of law to thrive this time around in the final determination of the treasonable charge against the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where to put the record straight, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have no any single treasonable charge against him. They don't have anything treasonable, not even a terrorist charge against him. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been discharged and acquitted, and have barred every local court in Nigeria to try him. So this Onusha, everything about my people self, I don't understand. They must sorry turn things upside down simply because they want to be known, simply because they want to be relevant. Where were the Onusha Bar Association since all this while? Where were they? For over 2 years that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been there. Okay, let's say, forget about the 2 years. For over 1 year plus, that the court of appeal discharged and acquitted him. This is the only time you people to come out to voice your mouth. So that tomorrow, you will stay in your nation and say, hey, we speak, and that is why he is being freed. And that. The statement is coming ahead of the scheduled December 15 Supreme Court judgment on the federal government's appeal against the judgment of the Court of Appeal, which had earlier discharged and acquitted Kanu of all frivolous charges of treasonable felony and consequently ordered his unconditional release. Chairman of the branch, Dixon Oba, who stated this yesterday at their annual 2023 Law Week, with a team ensuring the rule of law in a flawed judicial and political environment, declared, "We are expecting the rule of law to be upheld. A situation where both the High Court and the Appeal Court ordered his release and it was disobeyed does not augur well for the advancement of the rule of law in a judicial and political environment." On the recent appointment of 11 more Supreme Court justices, Oba described it as a step in the right direction, adding that he was particularly impressed that Ndi Igbo were given 3 slots out of the 11 newly appointed Supreme Court judges this time around. And that is how it's supposed to be. At least every geopolitical zone is supposed to be represented at the Supreme Court. That is exactly what Dati Joe made mention in his summit last time as he's retiring. In his closing remark, administrative judge of Onitsha Judicial Division, Justice Ifeanyi Nweze, said, "If we must change narratives in this country, we must be ready to die for the future of our children and children's yet unborn." Justice Nweze, who identified corruption and disobedience to the rule of law as some of the major constants militating against our progress, urged all sectors to warm up from their slumber. In their separate speeches, Justice Alexander Okuma of the Obaru Judicial Division, Justice D.A. Onyefulu, and Justice Onyinye Anomo-Onye urged the NBA to rise as a strong pressure group in the quest for a society known for the obedience to the rule of law. Activities lined up for a 4-day event which kicked off yesterday with the opening ceremony included dinner today, visitation to the sick and elderly colleagues on Wednesday, and Thanksgiving service will be held on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. Well, my wonderful people, I don't hear them now here. And this is a little message I just say, make I carry come tell on a good morning, because on don't they do well. And also want to use this medium to thank each and every one of you out there who have been doing everything humanly possible to make sure that this message is get to every nose and crannies, and to make sure that this ministry is moving to the permanent side and at the right direction. Keep on doing what you are doing, and I will also promise you that I will never backslide on bringing in news that will gladden your heart at every point in time. So have a nice day. May the good Lord continue to bless you all, the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. And whatever you lay your hand to do, it shall be prosperous. So enjoy this one while it lasts. I'll be right back again with another blockbuster. KANU.